publisher and Tuhin. But what made me all the more surprising was the presence of my good friend Tuhin. We keep on suffering each other on television almost on a daily basis. And I'm not going to suffer him today at all. And what is my assurance is that he is going to ask questions from Tuhin and not from me. Tuhin met me about a year ago. And what impressed me most was that he is a fine blend of a variety of potentials. A very good script writer, a good columnist, a prolific novelist, and also an occasional TV actor. And yet he has done marvelously well in all the disciplines. This is his third novel. Man, I haven't read this book. But whatever little Tuhin told me ultimately leads me to conclude that it's going to be a very exciting book. Three friends representing three ideologies, experiencing the strains which their political belief has on their friendship, and yet trying to continue their conviction. That is what democracy is about. One of the most critical area which he told me, which I liked very much, was the disconnect between personal beliefs and political commitment. At times there is a disconnect. We all experience on a daily basis, where we have to subordinate our personal conviction to the larger political principle which the party takes. At most of the time the party is right, at times we are also right. But the book ends with a hope that in spite of these strains, the friendship survives. And if I can say that is the victory of democracy, and if I can say it in Hindi, मतभेद होना चाहिए, मतभेद नहीं होना चाहिए. That is what it is. Tuhin, I am very happy that you have exerted a youth drawing Congress of India. After 60 years, many young friends are here. We have been active with the JP movement, we fought against the emergency. Now, no military coup is going to come in India. And after the disaster of Mrs. Gandhi's experience with emergency, no political leader is going to impose emergency, curb freedom, impose censorship. India is going to be governed by democracy, by political parties, by elections. How can we enrich the political process? Can a shining topper of his university can think of political career? Whenever I go to USA, I meet young people, they say, I want to become a senator. I rarely find in Delhi University or in IIT a young man saying, I want to become an MP. Maybe that is a change which the country badly needs. So in conclusion, I would say only this. You come from Jamshedpur, which is a part of my old state of Bihar. There is a very famous ad of Tata's. We do this, we do this, we do this. We also make steel. Jamshedpur makes steel, but you have proved that Jamshedpur also produces fine novelists like you. Congratulations.
Okay, firstly, congratulations to you. I'm sure it's a big day for you. Pratma is also here, one of our original friends working in Pratma. Mr. Prasad, since you already said that the two of us cannot be suffering each other's company as far as questioning is concerned, so I will also not suffer your answers today. But today is the day about Tuhin, and unlike Mr. Prasad, I have read the book over the last couple of days. There were a couple of things that came to my mind, and I thought that it's better if we sort of just for the benefit of all those who may not know what the book is all about, who I'm sure you must have conveyed some kind of impression. But it's an interesting book in the sense that it talks about an idea as utopian as it might be, as unrealistic as it might be. And I'm sure there is just a very important point, short while back, when he says that मतभेद ठीक है लेकिन मतभेद ठीक नहीं है. And that's something that I always ask myself. As I was flipping through the pages of this book, even while I was coming to this venue, I was wondering, what is the possibility of a Congress MP, of a BJP MP and a left MP coming together over a cup of coffee, to discuss one of the most burning issues of our time. Anything. Could be anything. There's so many pressing issues. We all see them in Parliament, we all see them in television studios, fighting with each other. But where is that element of constructive?
You make us fight, be very clever.
Okay, we make you fight. We make you fight, but we fall for the bait. So that's something that I feel that that's something that do you agree with this, Tuhin? Did you deliberately try to create a canvas where you thought that since you're an authors have the freedom of experimenting with format and creating a piece of fiction. Did you naturally gravitate towards that since you thought that anyway this is not happening in real life?
Absolutely. I mean, politics is at its lowest ebb today. And like I said, I mean, one of the reasons is if you ask me, the political reason is it's a fault of the system. Our fixation with the number in a democracy tends to lead you to a place where we can't take rational decisions eventually. And like I said, the other idea, the personal reason for it is, I've often seen, without people realizing it, your ideological moorings do creep into your personal behavior, your personal etiquette, and the way you conduct yourself in a personal relationship as well. So that's what the book does, balances the personal and the political, bringing out the political ideologies into the personal relationship of people from three different politics.
But why did you, whose decision was this to name this book Of Love and Politics? Was it you or was it your publisher?
Well, I think essentially mine, but it supported me throughout.
So the reason why I'm asking this question is because it's an interesting story how Tuhin got in touch with me. One day I got a message from Tuhin on Facebook saying that I've written this book and I'll be delighted if you could be a part of the inauguration ceremony. And because I'm not a people builder on Facebook, I hadn't seen that message for quite some time, till one fine day, which was almost I think a couple of months or weeks, I don't remember, after he got in touch with me. I saw that and I asked him to send me an email. I said, why don't you mail me? And let me see, depending on what my schedule is and what your schedule is, then your initial plan I believe was to launch it in June. Sometime in May or June. I was in the country, I was traveling, Mr. Prasad was also a bit occupied with his development in his own home state. So we came to a mutual consensus that perhaps July would have been the best time. But the reason why I agreed, to be honest, to come here was because I was really taken in by the title of your book. I thought, what is this love in politics? Are we talking about love in politics? Are we talking about people who are so political that they are in complete awe of what they're doing? I mean, was there any thought process in your mind when you or your publisher were thinking about what sort of title should be there for the book?
Well, I guess I've just been lucky with my title. That thing called Love is the title.